Brian Matterhorn is, of course, one of the greatest jazz bass players that has ever lived. And not just in Ireland, but some other places too. Such is his love of jazz and his unrelenting drive to become the unknown jazz great that you've never heard of, that, in order to throw people off the scent, he took the unusual step of joining a heavy metal band. Heavy metal is a type of music, I suppose. It's lads with big long hair and tattoos screaming incoherently down the microphone. It's not the kind of thing you'd want to be messing around with. Well, one day, the drummer of the heavy metal band, and of course, everyone in the heavy metal band is the drummer. But I'm talking about the drummer, not the singer drummer, or whatever. Now, the drummer of the heavy metal band turned up unexpectedly one day at Brian Yogamat's shed. He was about to knock on the door when he heard a strange noise coming from within. It was, in fact, a D-diminished bebop scale set to the time signature of 43 rotations of the moons of Jupiter to the bar. But of course, the drummer wouldn't have known that. He just thought it was a strange noise coming from within. After a few minutes of listening to this intricate and complicated din, he finally banged on the door, loudly. The noise from within came to a screeching halt, replaced by the sound of Brian Dormat saying, "Jesus, I've been found out. Ah, bollocks." The door creaked open slowly, revealing the twisted frame of a sheepish Brian mattress topper, pretending he'd just woken up. The drummer asked him about the noise he'd heard. "What noise? I didn't hear anything." "Well, it sounded like, I don't know, jazz or something." "Jazz?" laughed the maniacal Brian Matador. "Jesus, no." The drummer later told his bandmates of this curious event, and each would in turn question Brian matter-of-fact about it. He would vehemently deny that he was playing jazz on that or any other day, suggesting that either the drummer is half mad and hearing noises in his head, or it was the neighbour's pigeons. But Brian Laundromat has no neighbours. That's how great he is. Rumour has it that he also once turned down a multi-$100 US tour because, he said, "I don't like the way the Yanks to always be talking and going round on horses shooting at people." So, not only a great jazz player, but also a true patriot. Matt something. So, not only a great jazz player, but also a fecking gobshite. Matt something. I don't know why I can't just say Matt Bryan. He's going to know I'm talking about him anyway. Jesus.